Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Labrish on this glorious Thursday afternoon. I hope everybody is good. I'm Sade and I'm here with
I am Nana,
and
the Black
oh,
Fairy.
I forgot today. Seriously, I don't even know. I've got to work it out. And guys, no one's giving me a suggestion of what I should call myself
Not
or how I
one,
should
is it?
intro. Do you know what I mean? Like, help a girl out. Help a girl
Let's see.
out,
Come on,
man.
guys.
Seriously. Or I'm just gonna end up saying, it's your girl or it's your fave. It's your fave, Sade. Does that sound good?
You may as well until people start writing. You're not
Yeah.
my
I know,
Just
I
clear
know, I
yourself
know.
up.
I know I'm Marmite anyway, I know. You don't have to tell me, I know this. But yeah, I think I might just keep it cute like that for the time being. So guys, welcome to Labrish. This is where we talk all things reality from a Black perspective. And we be drinking the tea, spilling the tea, sharing the tea, getting into it with our analysis, our in-depth, like our hot takes, all of that good stuff that you guys love. So yeah, welcome. Say hi in the chat. Let us know that you can hear us and all that good stuff too. Yeah. Hey, Share 13. Are you? Oh, good morning from NJ, New
New
Jersey.
Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning, morning. Welcome. So yeah, we got a couple of things to talk about. For those that don't know, we are watching several reality shows at the moment. We're watching Love Island Games, we're watching Calculated Couples, we're watching Married at First Sight, Blue Therapy. There's something else we've watched. Big Brother UK. And I'm also watching Sunset. I was gonna say Sunset Beach.
I was thinking you was going there. I was like, oh.
Which is, huh?
What's it called?
Selling Sunset.
There we go.
And occasionally the Kardashians. I'm liking, can I just say, okay, right. I don't know. I think I need to round up. I think I'm on episode 7. So I've got through most of it. I think there's only 1 or 2 episodes left. And I'm really liking it. Selling Sunset. I'm really liking it. I really am. Chelsea is giving me so much life. She's the British girl.
Main character now.
Yeah,
I think the last time I watched it was when she was being introduced.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the season I watched because of her.
Yeah. So that was the previous season.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, she's doing really well. She's giving me jokes. You can see the Britishness coming out as well, kind of thing. So yeah. I quite like her, and she's a good, because they don't have Christine anymore. I think she's like a good like filler for Christine a little bit. Like a couple of the characters are filling that role.
Was the villain?
Yes. Yeah. They made her out to, yeah, she's gone.
Oh,
She done expose and everything. Yeah. She's gone. She's not interested in that world anymore. So yeah. When I finish it, I think I'm gonna do my roundup of like everything. Yeah, kind of thing. But it is really, I like it. There was a moment, because do you know Amanda, who's friends with Mary, she's like, I think she's mixed or black. I don't know which one. But she and Chelsea at one moment had a moment, and that was like they had a black girl moment, which was really cute. Which is really, really, really cute. Didn't last for long, but it's cute. But I just love the houses. I love the lifestyle. I love the clothes. I love everything. So yeah, it's definitely my cup of tea. Okay, but in terms of stuff that we're both watching, where do you want to start?
Shall we start with Big Brother?
Big Brother, okay. Well, you know what, yeah.
The nominations.
It was nominations, wasn't it? Oh my god, I've got way too many notes then, because where the fuck are my Big Brother notes? Because I shouldn't be scrolling all the way down. Maybe I'll put it in a different thing, probably. Okay, cool, but you can start.
Okay, so Big Brother run down what took place. Their task was like a raving task, and so they were all in 90s clothing, which is super cute. I think everybody made an effort. I loved Noki's makeup. I actually really like that Noki is now not wearing makeup all the time. Like we're seeing her natural face, and then when she does a beat, it is really, really good. Like she is stunning. So yeah, that was the task that was on, and it was nominations. And we saw the punishment fully that Olivia had to do lines and was not allowed to nominate.
And shock pads.
And shock pads.
Yeah.
Although, you know, usually when people are being electric shocked, isn't it a little bit more dramatic? Like I know she was crying, but yeah, I thought she needed a punishment outside in the cold, back in jail, personally. In jail, doing lines, getting electric shock, that's a punishment for rule breaking twice.
Yeah.
And then Chanel just had lost her immunity. But she still got to vote, which again, I'm not sure about. I think she should have lost it, innit? Like Yinan lost it. Yeah. And so I think that was mainly the highlights. What I wanted to ask you was you surprised in any way by who was up?
So in terms of who's nominated, so who's up is Chanel. She got the most votes. Trish, Noki, Olivia, and one more, Jenkins, because he got nominated earlier. So there's 5 people up, which seems like a lot. Am I surprised? No, not really. I wanted Tom to be up. And that annoys me that he's not up. The one I'm surprised at is Noki, to be honest, because of who nominated her. That's what I'm surprised at, because it was Henry, Jordan. Jordan and someone else. I don't know. I was just like, oh, you guys really don't like this girl, and it's I kind of get why they're saying, but if they hadn't been distracted by that, they would have, I think it would have been like Tom or maybe not even Tom, or Chanel, probably Chanel.
Because Tom, what did Tom get in the end? I think Tom got 2.
Yeah.
He got 2 nominations, but no,
from Noki and Trish. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think Tom probably may have got more if Noki hadn't switched sides so kind of dramatically. And that was the thing with the early days. She was playing on the other side.
Yeah.
She wasn't talking about them like the other side was, but she was definitely staying away from these guys. It's unfortunate, but I got why they nominated her. I just wish they didn't. But I didn't feel that there was any racial undertones with her. I thought it was a bit more like you're using us tones than black because you're black. Whereas the other side, I think it's literally
I agree. I agree with you on that. I actually don't think it's that. I don't think that they I don't think that their biases are as obvious or as on the surface, right? I think that they're probably like deep. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone has them. Do you know what I mean? But I just don't think that is their MO here. I think, as I said yesterday, I think with Jordan, he wants to be Noki in a sense. Like, do you know what I mean? In terms of like how she speaks, how she carries herself, all of that kind of stuff. It's just like an MV type of thing, I think. Henry, I'm not too sure what the real issue is there, unless he's just a bit scared or something. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But
yeah, I feel like it's similar kind of weariness. As he said, the more I get to talk to her, the more I like her. But
then why nominate her? It doesn't make sense.
Before. That's where Noki's fallen off. Like, she didn't do a Matty. But
the thing is
everyone, and it's like she did that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to interrupt you there. But what I was trying to say is like, but like you've seen Chanel's behavior out loud. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But Noki doing that is more of a threat than Chanel. Like, do you know what I mean? So that's your bias, right? So it's not obvious. Like, you'd rather still pick someone.
Didn't Henry do Chanel?
Or even Olivia. I thought he'd done Olivia and
he finds Olivia more annoying. Yeah, he's done Olivia consistently, actually. Definitely very consistent with her. Yeah. But
yeah. Hey Dami. Hey KW.
Hey. Other thing is, okay, so predictions on who is going to go. Because another double eviction. So.
Yeah, well, I want Chanel and Olivia to go. I think I that's who I want to go. Yeah, Chanel and Olivia, they can go. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I think like I don't think Jenkins is that much of a threat without Chanel. Do you know what I mean? Like I think he listens to Tom a bit, but I think Tom's going to be up next. Do you know what I mean? He's just been able to slip under the radar because there's more people who are showing their true colors. I'll say that. But yeah, and Chanel knows she's a snake. She knows she's a snake. Do you know what I mean?
How can you just say I'm being snakish? Nobody's really called you a snake to your face properly. Like Chanel is a mess. I think Chanel's definitely going. That's a definite. He's number one. But I think it's really going to be between Jenkins and Olivia. And I feel like depending on what we see today, I'm still going with Jenkins. There's just something still really bitter about him. Whereas I think Olivia is a little bit more smarter. I think she's going to be nicer, probably just more fun vibes, like getting into, I'm going to be leaving, so she's going to be really friendly. But Jenkins, I don't think he can hold the facade. I think it's going to be the two of them coming out.
Yeah. I just don't know. The thing is, it's like, what do the public think, though? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, who's most likely to annoy them? And I think, like, Olivia's more annoying. So that will motivate people to vote. Whereas like Jenkins, it's like, yeah, you're a bit moody, but if Olivia's up, am I going to vote for her? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Who knows? Because we're really going on like Trish is safe, but this is the UK.
This is also the truth. This is the UK. And when people start being heralded as a winner, it's very easy for the UK to switch and just be like,
teach her a lesson.
Yes. So she probably isn't totally safe. I haven't looked today, but yesterday she was edging almost odds-on favourite with Yinan to win. So she had, it was going back and forth depending on the site that you was at. It was like she was number one sometimes, she was number two.
Okay.
So I don't know. So again, though, it's the British public. She's up again. There'll be some people that'll be like, she's annoying, she's so right, let's get her out. But,
and also the effort, right, to keep that going, to keep fighting for someone. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like I just think the British public are so fickle. They will, do you know what I mean? As soon as it gets too hard, or it's like, oh, I've been doing this for ages, it's not. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna change their mind.
I know what you're saying. I don't think she's anywhere near as hated as Chanel, though. I think people are sick and tired of Chanel, so she's definitely going. And hopefully then there's 4 people to split all of those votes between. I feel like her and Nokia are going to be safe. I think. I hope so. And then, going by our TikTok page, we have a TikTok page now, so follow us. It's called Labyrinth on TikTok. The comments are really against Nokia.
Really?
So, people are always like, she is two-faced. She doesn't stick by Trish like how Trish sticks up for her.
Yeah, that hasn't sounded her well.
Yeah, at all. It really hasn't. She doesn't bring anything. So it's like, she's pleasant enough, but she isn't fun vibes. Not giving us any comedy. So, but nor is Chanel, but Chanel's going. So Nokia.
Yeah. But I think Chanel's entertaining because she's dim. Like, do you know what I mean? So she'll say dumb stuff. Like, so people get to laugh at her and stuff and maybe feel better about themselves. Or something like that.
It's true. Her dimness is like, it is also very British as well.
Yeah, exactly. But my thing is just like, I think I was going to ask as well, or maybe it's a request to Big Brother. Like, I think that all contestants should do unconscious bias training before they go onto the show. Like, I think that should be an absolute minimum requirement before you go onto the show, because we're seeing way too much bias. It's just way too much bias. And I think like it's not a total fix, but I think once you're aware of what your biases are, then you can start to deal with them if you want to, right? Do you know what I mean? And then there'll be no excuse or like no hiding behind, oh, that's just my friend, that's why I said this. Because even sorry, Chanel, she was infuriating me when she was talking about, oh, you know, I could have been talking about anyone. Are we stupid?
Why is she lying? Why was the lie necessary? It's like, why are you taking the piss out of everybody that is sitting there looking at you?
Right. And you're saying it when Trish had left as well, because you don't want the smoke that Trish is going to bring. She's just going to chew up your statement in a minute. It's going to be left in tatters.
I was so annoyed though. Again, it is that they're all sitting there just looking at her. Like that was, nobody can't even say that doesn't even make sense, Chanel. That's all you need to say. You ain't even got to go into why it don't make sense. But you're just gonna allow her to chat shit in your faces. Madness.
Yeah. But this is the thing. This is the complicit. It's being complicit, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Which is what happens. And this is the environment where biases and racism and, do you know what I mean, like discrimination can thrive because people are complicit. That's that's what they show, and that's my problem, I think, with especially Jordan and Henry, who are close to Trish. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Matty's probably like slightly trying. He's slightly above them, but like I feel like he could do more. Yeah,
he's probably the only one that true, and you know, even voicing it in the diary room, that he sees what's going on. The other two haven't really said actually out loud properly at all. Although I do constructing a reality show, I do think that these things need to be shown because this is what people experience in the workplace. So for all the masses to be able to see this playing out, I think is quite important as well. I do get it is also triggering watching it.
Yeah.
It's definitely super frustrating, but for the overall experiment and to show society, I wouldn't want them to be trained going in. I actually want them to be normal people and show what normal people do and how biased they are and racist and prejudiced, so that we can all have this discussion. It would be too sanitized. We'd have like actors.
But I would like to show the example. So, you know, like in Love Island, it wasn't last season, maybe the season before that, when the boys were being like more kind of like accountable for their actions, and like, was it Shaq season? Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to to show the example. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I want to show the example, like this is possible. Like, this is how you can handle a situation. This is how you can be different. Maybe not necessarily I would want everybody, but like in a halfway point, maybe not everybody, but at least you've got some people in there that actually know how to deal with these situations. Even like Liberty in Love Island, man. There's so many lessons in that show. It's so frivolous.
I know, it's crazy.
Seriously.
I do find myself like when I'm having conversations going into, you know, so on this reality show, they are like my life examples. Terrible, but yes, I get it. Like more people like Liberty, more people like Matty, but talking up. So then you have you also have the person who is being subjugated, but then you have advocates that are able to explain it, so everybody is learning it at the same time. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
And then the other thing I'll say is that Yinan, I didn't like her reason for nominating Noki. I didn't like it at all, because she was just like, oh, because she didn't stand up for herself. And it was just like, hold on a second. If someone's being attacked, not everyone can stand up for herself. That shows your bias, that you think Noki has the ability and should do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, she had not, like, you can't assume because
I'd forgotten that. Yeah, it was like the other side, let's say Trisha's mates, were all a bit like, we're going to penalize Noki for Trish kind of taking the heat.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, no, should you
penalize
Chanel
and Olivia, who, do you know what I mean? Like, penalize. You literally just found out they were talking about nominations, and that should have been the easiest nomination in life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's two of them.
Exactly.
It's easy. It's easy. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's your bias. That your bias is still showing. So it's just like, it's almost like they're kind of like their origin story is like, no, I'm not racist. I've got a black mate, Trish. Do you know what I mean? But it doesn't.
We're defending Trish. Somehow we're backing Trish when Trish was backing this girl. So she probably doesn't want her to go. But Yeah, not fair.
Yeah,
That is
like
fair.
that.
I'm still team Yinan. I still love her. But I don't want her to win. I want her to come second or third. I want Trish to win. Like,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah. So she's
Not
gone
yet.
down a little bit, but I'm not against her. I'm seeing that loads as well. People are like, no, she's annoying now.
I watched Late Live, Big Brother's Late Live, and Saving Grace was on there, and they were talking about her crying.
What day was she on?
Yesterday, last night.
She had her hair in a ponytail.
Was it half up, half down, or maybe like she had something
like brown and blonde. I didn't know who that girl was.
At the end, yeah.
Different for me, like wildly different.
Oh, serious? Oh,
I half watched because I found the panel really dry, so they weren't holding me in any way, shape, or form. But I was half watching, like but I saw them all. Oh, okay, so that was Saving Grace. Cool.
Yeah. So she was talking about it's the fact that Yinan keeps on crying. She keeps on crying all the time. It's like everything is like it's a whale. It's like from the gut, like, bruv, relax, calm down. Like, I can't stand too much crying anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you need to suppress your emotions, but I'm just saying, like, I can't stand too much. Like, of course, like, get it out of your system and stuff. But it's just like, it can be annoying if there's something deep going on. It's not happening to you, but because you're so emotional, now everyone's pandering to you when the person who's actually hurt, they're not getting the pandering that they need.
They're now having to go over to Yinan to be like, are you all right?
Are you all right? Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's just like, pull yourself together. You're a big woman. Come on.
Yeah. Or take it to the toilets. Take it to the toilets. Take it to your bed. Take it to the diary room. You can just take it out of the space where everybody is there.
Yeah.
It's childish. I hate this term, but it annoys me how everybody is now an empath just because you feel things. And as soon as Yinka said, like, she's an empath, that's what made me switch. I was literally, here we go again. Everybody's a damn flipping empath. But people feel, I don't see her as an empath at all. She's just emotional is what it is. But yeah. Oh wow. KW says Yinan nominated Noki because she wants Trish all to herself. She's sly.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
WJ says Yinan is defo an actress. I mean, we did see her do that task really, really well.
Really well. She had tears and everything. Like, honestly, like, I'm not buying it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
What she's selling for time.
Nah. I don't.
Sistren says, like Abby Miller on Dance Moms used to say to the dancers, save your tears for your pillow. Fair.
Absolutely. And the thing is, this is the thing. It's just like, don't get me wrong, Yinan is dealing with some really difficult stuff as well. Do you know what I mean? Because she's basically being iced out by certain people and it's noticeable and no one is actually really doing anything about it either. Do you know what I mean? And that's really horrible. So yeah, that must be difficult. But the moments where she is breaking down don't seem to be moments that really are affecting her. It's affecting someone else, but it's like you're pulling focus. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, is this attention seeking, babe? It's giving attention seeking. It's giving, look at me. I'm in the room. Look at me.
Look at me. I mean, it could be a byproduct of that isolation when she's trying to connect with them and it doesn't happen. So there's focus in this moment, isn't it? It may actually just be like a body thing, just like a routine. It's quite interesting. Do they have that psychologist anymore? Remember before Big Brother, there used to always be a psychologist talking about the housemates
on the panel. On the,
it would be like an interview with a psychologist, and then they would go through like the highlighted housemates, and then the psychologist would do like a psychoanalyst. I haven't seen it.
I feel like that was in the. I don't know if that was in the show, like the main show. I thought that was like on the after show.
Yeah, it was on the after, but I.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that.
I used to like that element of it when the psychologist would go through like their profiles, and then I love that shit.
Yeah, same.
KW says she cries like a toddler. It does my head in.
Seriously.
Oh, Lady Lyric says they do.
They
Maybe
do?
I'm not missing it.
I haven't seen it.
I don't watch it every day, but I've watched a fair few. I watch it when we know people that's on the panel. So
yeah.
But actually, question for you, may as well do my question live. Would you like to go tomorrow to the eviction?
Oh.
See me here, putting people on the
You're
spot.
putting us on the spot. You're putting us on the spot.
Think about it.
Can I think about it?
Yeah.
Can I think about it? I will think about it today. Tomorrow. Okay.
And see if you have time. I'm saying this like I can even make it, but I was looking. I was thinking, no, it's probably going to be quite a spicy eviction. Whoever leaves, it may be interesting. I'm getting hot.
Yeah, I guess. I'll think about it. Okay, so
move on.
If Jenkins leaves, I don't care. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't. But it's a double eviction, so there's going to be at least one other person that I
know Chanel's going.
Care about. You think
Chanel was leading in all of the polls as soon as voting opened up, like leading by hundreds.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it was really close between Jenkins and Olivia.
Okay.
Followed by Trish, though, and then Noki.
Jenkins, Olivia, then Trish. Okay, yeah, because people want to hate Trish.
Basically.
Mate, okay. What show shall we go to next?
Love Island.
Love Island? Okay, Love Island. Love Island game share. Oh, it's just the gift that keeps on giving. Honestly, like, I swear to God, obviously in the UK, we watch it in the morning. We could watch it late at night, but it's long. He's staying up.
I couldn't figure out when it comes on.
I did see it.
So I always do it first thing when the kids are getting up, then I put it on.
Yeah.
To be there. But it still takes me a while to find the link. It's not been easy.
No, thank you for sending it as well, because I was struggling.
So long, I was like, let me just send it to you.
Because if you're struggling, I'm struggling for sure.
Yeah, I was watching nonsense. Some people just put the title on and then it goes into some dud film. And
it's really annoying. Okay, so we had the remnants of the dumping, and then we had the kiss, marry, pie, which they've turned to smooch. Do Americans use the word kiss? I don't understand.
I was thinking,
why have they turned it into smooch?
I thought I was going mad. I was like, why is it smooch? That sounds stupid.
It does sound stupid.
The person I would smooch, it's like, that's silly.
It's very, very silly. And even Jack saying it, I just didn't like it. I was like, I'm against this. Do you know what I mean? So we start at the dumping, the remnants of the dumping. Georgia and how do you say his name? Elaine?
No.
No.
Oh, flip! I had it earlier on. Eyal. I think it's
Where is that from? I want to know where that's from.
I thought it was Jewish.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Or it sounds like old Eastern European.
Okay. Oh, Turkish maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, like around there.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the area. Yeah.
So they came in and they immediately have a chance to save two people who are up for the dumping. Georgia, she chooses Toby in a heartbeat, quickly, easily. It was just wow. And then
I was surprised. Was you surprised?
No.
Do you think they know each other?
Probably.
Okay. I don't know. I don't see Toby like that.
Toby, I mean, no, nor do I, but Toby is popular here. Do you know what I mean? Like, girls like him. They have liked him. He's got, like, he's been doing bits. So, I'm not surprised. And Eyal, he chose Seline, which was, I didn't know which way he was going to go because I haven't watched that season. Still need to watch that season. But yeah, I didn't know which way he was going to go. And he was previously in his season coupled up with Megan. So I had no idea. I thought maybe he's gonna go for Lisa. I'm not too sure.
Okay. I get yes for the look, but yeah, okay.
Like tall, do you know what I mean? Blonde. So I wasn't sure what it didn't give an indication of what his type was, basically.
Right.
They had no idea what he was gonna go for. And then the rest of the villa mates have to now choose who to save out of the different couples. So we had Callum and Liberty, we had Lisa and Curtis. Yeah, those two couples. So they had to pick who they're gonna save. Oh God. So Justine, that was super harsh. Like, it was just like everyone's getting it. No one's safe. Everyone needs to make a difficult decision. The people that have come in, the power couple, everyone's making a difficult decision today. No one's safe. So it was just like, you can't blame anyone. You can't hold secret grudges and all this kind of stuff because everyone has to do something awkward. So Justine and Jack, they choose Callum and Liberty. Kira and Megan, they chose Liberty and Callum. And Jessica and John, they chose Liberty and Callum too. So it was unanimous. They all chose them. And yeah, they had... Huh?
Jessica. The way she is not Lisa's brethren is so glaring. I was literally like, either way, they're going now. Like, either way. So would you not have just been like, let's just give them one, just so that it was okay, like it wasn't a clean sweep that all of us want you two out?
Yeah. From Kira and Megan, I was just like, it's a wrap. I was so happy. Like, I was just like, sometimes like we've had two things in a row now. Trish and Noki surviving the last nomination, and now Lisa going early. Like, I'm on a high. Anything's possible. The world's my oyster. Maybe there's some justice in the world. Do you know what I mean? Because super happy with the result. Because you had big talk earlier. The same night, trying to come for Imani. And I just thought, nah, don't fuck with Imani. Don't do it. Understand who she is. Understand her. Respect it. Yeah? Respect. Go home. Bye.
I was like, that's the biggest L I think I've ever seen on reality TV. I haven't seen it. No, Leanne and Michael. That was a big L.
Yeah, that was a big L.
It's just not banging. And then nominate. It was like, that was Lisa. Timings, man. Why are you causing beef? Like, it's cutthroat out here.
And it was unnecessary. She thought she was so nice, and why would you think, in the land that invented competition, would you think, that everyone's going to be just based on merit? No, babe. That's not how the world works. What bubble are you living in? It really isn't. Like, of course you're going to try and eliminate your competition. Of course you are. Seriously. Come on, man.
And also, you should really think she's good at all the challenges as well. Like, that really is your closest rival.
Yeah.
Your enemy's close. Like, she should have been your best friend. You're trying
That's what she should have done.
We got to have an alliance. Like, these guys have an alliance. Like, she's so dumb. Newest human on the block. Always, man. They burn themselves out.
Yeah. It's so silly maneuver. Sure, you're absolutely right. She was mad that Curtis kissed Marnie. She was mad, and she didn't want to admit it. And then she's talking about, other people are taking it so personal. How about that? How about being dumped? Say that personal.
Oh, good.
Seriously,
Imani is that girl. She is.
Straight
up. Imani is that girl. Properly. Yeah. As she showed you.
Yeah.
You weren't even up. That's the thing of, if she hadn't done that, she probably may have struggled to pick who to send forward. Yeah. But you made it
easy. And the thing is, you made it easy for everybody. Because you made that display of trying to go back and forth with her in the challenge anyway. She made it bloody easy. And she was super vocal about being competitive. And I think that in those kind of scenarios, you need to turn that all the way down. The way, if I was on that show, the way you'd be thinking, I don't have a competitive streak in my body. I'm just happy to be there. That would be...
And I'm just good at the challenges.
Yeah.
It's like, she's feeling,
it's a fluke.
Oh, yeah, no, I love climbing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, we got a fight. Yeah, I love that.
Can't believe it.
Yeah.
These times I'm like, yes.
Yeah, exactly. If they do any kind of general knowledge, I'm not going to get it. And then you win. And it's just like, no, I don't know how. I just knew all the answers.
Honestly, you got to turn it down. And Megan picked up on that, and it was just like, yes, Megan, turn it the fuck down. Seriously, it's not going to do you any favors. And sure, Lisa dumped herself. She did. She really did. Seriously. God. So I see that we see Seline and I'm gonna get it. No, Seline. Oh God. Seline and Yinan.
When you start it, it's in my head. Yow.
Like Eeyore, but yow. No, but it is.
I think I saw earlier on somebody actually said, yeah, it's a Hebrew Yiddish name.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry. Sorry, Dammy J. Lisa's the no, she's the Swedish one, the blonde Swedish one. Yeah. Okay,
no, Jess is the Australian one. Jess, each time she swears now, they seem to not have her swearing in a run because maybe it was hanging on other people's ears. But when she just says, fuck me, it just cracks me up. Fucking hell, mate.
Yeah, she's a lot. She was a lot. So Seline?
Yeah.
Yes. Seline. Like,
remember, her name is Seline. So shorten Seline.
But it can go either way. That's the thing. Seline can also be Seline. So Seline, I'm gonna say sellotape Seline. That's what I'm gonna remember. Sellotape.
I always have cell. I always have cell E. Cell E.
It's the way it's anyway. Seline and Eyal. They had a chat. You can see chemistry between them. You can definitely see chemistry. So I think that was a nice pick. Yeah, definitely. I think he's kind of cute as well. Like, he's a cute looking guy. He's like cut as well, which is nice. Bigger than Toby as well, which is nice. I think he might be
vibing like that with her though. Toby and her were being a bit too mate-like.
Yeah, she was holding back from him, and I don't know what it is, but I think it is because he has a bit of a fuckboy reputation, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, Chloe was his first girlfriend, so do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised. I would be protective of my heart. Do you know what I mean?
And on his season as well, so you would also be like, if somebody new comes in, this dude could jump. So yeah.
Exactly.
I get it. But yeah, they seem to have a vibe. I like them.
Yeah, I like them together as well. They're cute. And she was quick to say that she doesn't make out with Toby. Do you know what I mean? And then they were talking about icks, and she said that she don't like men who wear socks, that they must raw dog their shoes. And I was just like, she said that it's not manly to wear socks. I've never heard this in my life.
With trainers though, like, so
with what shoes, trainers, whatever. She's just like, no socks. That's an ick.
No, because I don't like seeing ankles.
Oh.
So this whole like skinny thing where men are showing their ankle to me is absolutely repulsive. So we're like at opposite ends. I don't want to see your ankles. I want your trousers to touch your shoes, and you wear socks.
Oh wow.
Not asking too much. No, you shouldn't be wearing trousers like girls wear leggings. Like, that isn't on.
Oh, I see.
No, that's not manly. Like, they need socks.
Oh, I don't really. I think wear socks, but I don't mind the ankle too. I understand what you're saying, but I don't mind ankle too much. As long as they're not dry, I don't want to see dry ankles
coming. So
say that again.
You can see hair near the ankle as well. I absolutely hate it. I'm not a fan. No, she's mad. She wear socks.
I've never heard that. Has anyone heard that, guys? Seriously. And actually, while I say that, I remember I didn't even say, make sure you like this video, please. Please make sure you like the video. Everyone's watching now. Just take a second and like the video. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Subscribe to Your Aunties Could Never, Nana Evans Com, and Hey Shade Salami. Make sure you subscribe to all 3 channels, please. And share this with like-minded people too. Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, so that we see them talking. We see Toby and Georgia talking as well. Toby seems to be into her. Yeah, there wasn't really much in that conversation that other than he was like, yeah, into her and stuff. Megan and Eyal, they kind of like tried to hype their story, but there was no story. Like they were together for a bit in their season, it didn't really work out, and it ended in the season. Do you know what I mean? So it wasn't anything like too big or anything like that. Yeah, so there wasn't too much going on there. Georgia, yeah. Is this the same person, yeah, that went on Love Island After Sun and couldn't say Shaq? Is this the same girl? Because in today's episode, she called Seline something else and then she denied it.
What an idiot. I can't remember.
Thinking, ain't this the same girl that done the same thing? That she called him something else?
I feel like she would, because I couldn't remember the girls that were on. She was there with somebody else. I was like, no, I definitely didn't watch their season. So it probably is a season 4. It probably was her.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't Shaq. Did she call him Shad? Or Chad?
Something like, and it was just like, yeah, this is not hard. Shaq, and it is not hard to say. Yeah, that sounds like Georgia still. Yeah. Yeah, sure. She called her Kelly and then she freaking denied it. And I was just like, nah, you got form. Yeah. You got form for this. I don't know if I like it.
And you could literally be like, oh, I misheard. Because Kelly, you may have, you just say, oh, I misheard. Sorry. Like, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't like her. I don't actually like her and Toby together.
No. It's giving dry.
Yeah. I'm not
honest.
Them as a couple. And I can see also for him being like, no, Seline is better as well. Like, I think he knows if I lose her, I'm out.
I'm lost. I'm vulnerable.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think so.
I'm not a fan of Georgia.
No, nor am I. I don't like her. Toby and Seline had a chat. They talk about time apart and then maybe come back together. I was just like, that was his strategy with Chloe. Like, he done exactly the same thing. I was just like, oh, old habits die hard.
He probably did the same thing to Chloe in their relationship as well.
Yeah.
A different guy.
It's so true. Yeah, and then we went on to the game, smooch / kiss, marry, pie. God, there was a lot. I didn't get Megan's ones. I thought it was showing an example, and then I just missed it. So I can't remember. She kissed Callum, right? She kissed Callum and married Kira, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't remember who she pied.
Maybe Eyal.
Yeah. Did they pie each other?
Eyal, and then he pied her back. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Imani kissed Eyal, which was surprising.
Interesting.
So surprising to me. I was just like, okay, she likes a cutie. This is what I'm saying. This is where the tide might change with her, yeah? Because she kissed Eyal, married Ray. She says, oh, he gives me butterflies, which was very, 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 very cute. And then she pied Callum. I don't really know why she pied Callum, but she did. She said something about him joking all the time, but...
I can imagine Callum's annoying.
Yeah? Okay.
That vibe. Like, yeah. Shirt says that kiss was fire.
It was.
It was not a peck.
It wasn't a peck. She went in. She went in. Kira kissed Megan. No surprises there. Married Seline and pied Johnny because of Seline. I was just like, okay, cool. Jess kissed Johnny. She went in. She really did went in. She went in there. And she married Eyal. Sorry. Am I saying it right? Yeah. Okay, cool. And pied Liberty. When she pied Liberty, that was just a mess. Yeah, that was absolutely just a.
Yes,
I thought it was uncalled for.
That was, and I believe that may have hurt.
What physically?
I just don't trust Jess. There's something about her little that she really does have the complex.
Yeah,
no, and that was unnecessary actually because you've won, innit? You've got the prize. So why are you buying her?
It was just. Jess is such a little wind up, yeah. I think she's a little bitch, like you know, because she will say things like, "That's why you shouldn't do that," but you instigated that. That's what you done. Are you talking to yourself or talking to Liberty? Which one? Like, because what's wrong with you? So yeah, she really did that. Seline, like Seline, kissed Eyal. Married Toby, kissed and pied Callum as well. I'm not too. Oh, she pied Callum because of Liberty. Yeah.
Put her in the friend zone. That was funny. I did actually laugh at that because and she was walking towards Liberty. I was like, you can't pie her as well. Like, so I love this bitch. I was like, that was really cute.
That would have been weird. Liberty kissed Johnny, married Callum, and pied Jess.
Fair.
Which is fair. Do you know what I mean?
That was deserved.
Yes.
In all regards, even if Jess hadn't pied Liberty first, it'd be fair for Liberty to pie Jess.
And I remember also as well, what I loved about this is that they could pie anybody and they could marry anybody, like boys or girls. Like that was because we don't usually have that. So that was really, really good. Then the guys' turn. Callum kissed. Oh, why did I write Callum? Megan.
Yes.
That was a typo. Megan.
Callum and Megan's kiss was so awkward.
What did you think?
Oh, it was just the way he picked her up and she kind of looked like, I don't really want to kiss you because he was full of the cream. But I was cringing. I was watching it like, oh, just leave her alone.
Disgusting. Yeah. I didn't like that either. Married Seline and pied Kira. No surprises there on that one. Ray kissed Seline. That was a kiss.
That was like, what, Ray? Really,
Ray? Ray said, bet. He saw Amani kiss Eyal and he was like, bet, I got something for you.
But he went in. Like,
he really did.
Really like, oh, okay, Ray. Like,
which Amani did do, right? She was just like happy you got out of your system, but she was mad. She was mad. And it's just like, bro, you can't be that mad. You can't be that mad. You can't be that mad. You started it. You should have kissed Ray.
No, and he wasn't. It wasn't. I was like, okay, so Ray, that could be his second.
Yeah, but like
together, I could actually see Ray and
yeah. I think that could. I mean, he is corny. He pied Toby, who called him corny, but he pied him in his face, in his hair.
Vex. Oh, but Seline and Ray are supposed to be friends.
Oh. Well. Oh, so maybe there's little more something there. Maybe. That was
a long kiss.
It was a long kiss. Eyal kissed Seline, married Imani, and pied Megan. For the previous thing. Toby kissed Georgia, married Seline, and pied Ray. Just to get him back. Johnny kissed Georgia.
Johnny.
He really did.
Johnny
really did.
Johnny is the biggest constant asshole ever. Like Jess's face was. It was like, how can you take the piss out of her like that? Like, really? Oh, and Liberty. Like,
Jess was You think Johnny gives a shit about Liberty?
But it was like, he just didn't. He was like, oh no, fresh meat, she's cute.
Yeah.
I'm going in. Like, I was like, nah, bro. Really? In their faces. So they must stand there.
Yeah. And the thing is, they're still going to chase after him anyway. That's the thing. And he knows it. He absolutely knows it. He was just, he absolutely knows it. Yeah, she looked smitten. She looked like, oh, got what I wanted. That she was happy. Yeah. He married Jess. She didn't even want the ring, but I've seen girls before throw that ring in their face, yeah, and she really didn't. So that's why I know you're not letting him go. You're gonna hold on to that ring at night. And he pied Sally, which turned into a back and forth. She was just like, if you're hurt, just say that.
Yeah, exactly. It's true though. It's blatantly true. There's guys who could have pied really before Sally. So he is just an arsehole. Yeah, like, he actually can't help himself. But yeah, I don't know. So I guess for Liberty, she can take that as I'm firmly back to the drawing board.
Like, she better.
Yeah, I hope so. Like, I hope he literally is. Like, I'm not gonna lips him in a challenge. I'm not gonna pull him for a chat. It's not happening.
Seriously, just no. I don't know if there's anyone in there for Liberty at the moment that actually is like showing any interest in her. Do you know what I mean?
No, because I don't think EL is. He could have gone for Liberty over Sally if he was interested. So
yeah, it's true because it's true.
Poor Libs, man.
It's true. Yeah, I hope she wakes up too. I really do. But yeah, I hope she gets an option. Because even if the guy's coming in, I don't know. I really don't know. Because obviously there's more people coming. But yeah, it was. I mean, it was fun. But obviously that took up all of the time. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I didn't see a hint of what happens tomorrow.
No,
actually. I don't know what's coming.
It could have been that link because it felt like it stopped quite abruptly before it would go into
tomorrow night. Yeah.
As I said, I was looking for some moody ones. Somebody in the chat actually said I have a good link.
Cool. DM it to us.
Yeah, please DM the link. That was the last time when we started watching Love Island USA. Somebody sent us a really good.
Oh yeah.
And that was update, and that was a good link.
Yeah.
Again.
Appreciated that. Would you calculate couples?
I have. It was a long one.
It was long.
I felt, it was long. But again, it's just two couples, no 3. Actually, that was all of them. Maybe all of them stood out for me, but only parts of what they were saying. Like,
okay.
The spiritual couple.
Which one? The yoga couple.
The yoga couple.
Yeah.
I understood what they were saying, but I was like, you've made a mockery of yourselves. Like it was a funny bit. Everything that they were saying. So when they were talking about the square, square and there's squares all around you, that actually really is like quite a heavy metaphysical concept that you should do with Paul. Like it was just like that. Don't make a mockery. Don't make a mockery of science. So that made me laugh. I was laughing at them, but also equally is why I don't like them. I'm not a fan of theirs. And the jailbirds, Bonnie and Clyde, as I call them. Why did the girl propose to him?
Oh my God, that is my note. Yeah, and guys, I don't know how you feel about this, but I am vehemently against women proposing to men in heterosexual couples. I'm not interested. I don't respect it.
I think it's like just a non-move.
Yeah.
I think it's unproductive. Shouldn't be done.
No.
You're wasting your time.
I think in that area, I'm traditional. Do you know what I mean? Like I just have a traditional mindset when it comes to this type of thing. And the thing is, the result showed because he said no.
Yeah.
He said no. Saved himself as a heartache. He's not the kind of man.
Like it's just And then she's still there. I was like, this is really
This is what I'm saying. And then you've got Paul pitching a £100 ring. What was he doing?
Like, honestly, when she said, "Nah, but I did propose," I was like, "This is silly.
This is crazy."
Thing. He seems adverse to doing it as well. I was like, for everything.
No, I think he wants to do it.
You think? I don't believe him.
No, he wants to do it. He wants to do it right. He wants to be able to support himself and do it in a way, like, do you know what I mean? Because he was just like, he was getting annoyed with her because she's like, oh yeah, you could have just proposed. You could have just sorted something out. He was like, when I was in prison, what on a visit? Do you know what I mean? Like, are you taking a piss? Are you actually taking a piss? Like, for real? She's like, yeah, I would have liked. Are you crazy? And he knows his woman. He knows her.
Yes, Manka proposed to Manny. Watch the latest episode. It's just a nonsense. I was literally like, oh my god, this couple. Each time we see more of them, I'm like, this is more farcical.
Yeah,
as we go along. I can't, but it is real. They are a real couple.
They are a real couple.
Mad. I do get his position of, like, you know, when the time is right, but at the same time, I'm like, when is the time going to be right? Really? When is he going to have all the P's in place to do it? For how many years she has been hanging about waiting for this. I don't even know why she wants to marry him anyway, but I'm not sure about them too.
The thing is, though, like, if they were married, wouldn't that help his case more? Do you know what I mean? Because that's the only other thing that I was thinking, like, actually, for real though, guy, what are you waiting for? Because it's better that you're married and you have a family here. That's going to help your case more. But I guess it does show that they're doing completely for the right reasons then. Do you know what I mean? But like, you don't want to sound
because how is he going to improve his circumstance when you have patchy stay, you're on tag, so she has to wait for all of that to get sorted out. Then you find some financial stability. Then you're going to, come on, she could be waiting another 15 years. Should you not just get married and then get your stay? Like,
this is what I'm saying. I think it would help her case, but I think she's been really unrealistic because he's like, you know, I get money to that, then what do I do? Oh, you'll make more money. Like, bro, this sounds childish. Exactly. This sounds really, really childish. Do you know what I mean? I know you guys are young, but like, marriage is a massive step. Like, do you know what I mean? Figure these things out. You should have solid, sound answers for these things before you go ahead with that step. And then she hinted, but I think I got annoyed, so I didn't listen properly. But she was talking about she nearly got herself in debt, and I'm just like, this relationship sounds very toxic.
Yeah,
it sounds very, very toxic. I don't know.
Utterly ridiculous. It's even when he was like, I don't have 10 grand for a wedding. And she was like, my wedding ain't going to be 10 grand.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so you've just been like watching bridal stuff. As she said, I sent you my Pinterest page.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, she's so delusional. She really does think they are Bonnie and Clyde. That's what I mean.
Maybe, but like, it's just like, what money? Like, I don't know his life now, but honestly, how is he making his money? And then you're encouraging him to do that. I hope it's not what I think it is. That's crazy.
She's complicit, isn't she?
Yeah, like, it sounds like it.
It sounded like it. Like, no, but you pay for the ring, and then you go out and make more money. Then you make more money to pay for the wedding. Then you make more money to pay. What is the going out and making more money? That sounds like moves. That like, sounds, you're actually sending them out there.
I was worried for both of them. I was actually worried. Yeah.
And she looked a bit like a gangster's mole, like how she was sitting there.
But there's too much. There's such a big space between them. I wanted to say that argument. I don't know, but like I would have liked them to be close. I don't know. I was just like, oh mate, I hope you guys are.
Yeah, it was a mess. Cool. They are a mess. I don't know if they're gonna survive, but yeah, that was slightly interesting. And then the pastors.
Which pastors?
Prophet.
Oh, the prophet pastors. Yeah.
They were rapping to each other.
They were rapping. I Richie wrote rap duo.
And then the Lord said. I'm like, I was literally like, shit, guy. These guys, it may be a vibe in their church, actually.
They might be a vibe. They might be. I can't lie. More and more though, and this is, you know, we can say this because we are actually older ladies. More and more, she's looking like his mum.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. She's definitely is giving mum vibes, and it's creeping me out.
I know. I'm not getting couple. I'm getting a duo. I mean, they are a duo. I'm not really getting romantic couple from them, but I'm definitely getting past the duo. Like just it was and it says what I was like, you two are hilarious. Again, whenever they talk about infidelity, I swear she's preaching to her
from
husband.
Experience.
Yes. Because he will say the fluff and fern, and then she will bring it back to the man is basically a harlot as well. Like the man is going to go to hell because of what he's done, because he's like gone against his covenant with his wife, and it just feels like she's talking to him, like she's preaching to the man sitting next to her.
She might be. I think it's also a way to get women in to understand her. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, that's true. Yes, that's right. I relate to and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. It was even if your woman is not in shape, don't step out. That was the line for me. It's like,
would you like that? Sounds personal.
Wow.
Oh my god. Paul did, I wish I had written this down, the best analogy. I was in tears when he was talking about Smade's lounge.
Oh, popping bottles.
Yeah. Well, it was like you can give your wife the 3,000
and
gonna put it to one side. But if you take your 3,000
to the club,
that's what means bang for your buck. I was like, you're such an idiot.
I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know how people are living their lives, mate. £3,000. You want to throw it in a club because you want variety? Do you know what I mean? Why can't you just talk to your wife? No, ridiculous.
Hey, mate, I've not been to that one, but I've been to Pier 1. Have you been to that one? Canning Town.
No,
okay, it's literally where all the uncles reside. But it goes on until 6, and we was on one of those nights where you don't want it to end. So it's like, let's go Pier 1. I hadn't been before. Full of uncles buying proper beer bottles. Like people will just give you a bottle of Hennessy while they're there. Like just so I can see how the uncles would be spending grands.
Yeah.
Just to stand next to somebody that is a few decades younger than you, because you're not going to do nothing with this dude other than take his drink. But I don't know. I feel like we could see a partner around. Didn't she say she's 27 and he's no? That's
Manny and Manka. Manka, yeah.
No, the pastor, I don't think she said her age, but I would put her in her 50s. Do you think? I think so. I'm not even being feisty. I think he's in his 30s and she's in her 50s. How old do you think she is then?
I don't know. I think she's older than me. I don't know. Maybe she is. I don't know.
Not even wearing Fendi, just offending.
Yeah, sorry. We're being childish. Sorry. Forgive us. The couple I want to see is Solomon and his wife. I want to see them gone. Like I've had enough. Yeah, they're so annoying. They're actually so annoying.
Why won't he let her talk? Why won't he let her talk?
Because he needs to control her. That's the thing. Like it's just like, oh, wait a minute, like wait a minute. And the thing is, there were moments that she just riled me. Yeah, when she was talking about the tweet, and she was like, I think it's very smart what he did, and obviously I'm a beautiful woman. Okay. Okay, if that's obvious, why can't your man just say that? Like, do you know what I mean? Why can't your man just say, huh?
She said it more than once.
Seriously.
Said it like 3 times, like, I'm a beautiful woman. He said, yeah.
And then he admitted he doesn't really give her compliments that much, right? So you don't want to give her compliments that much, but then you want to go to the world to say she's average and she's in IQ and beauty.
Yeah,
but you love her anyway. Okay, taking a freaking piss. That's why he doesn't want her to talk, because he doesn't think she's smart enough. That's why.
Cut her off so many times. It
was ridiculous.
Said that Paul was illiterate. Yeah. He said, if you were literate, you would know how to do comprehension.
No, that was, you know what? You know when you see Nigerians arguing, cracking up. I was cracking up at that. Like, you're just illiterate boy. Honestly, you can't talk to me anything. Like, I don't know. But Paul knew his triggers. Yeah. That whole you schooled in Nigeria, you schooled in the UK thing is a trigger for him. It's a trigger. He hates it. And it's just like, why? I've never really seen that before. I didn't know this was a thing. This is crazy. Because I always think like
it definitely is.
I always think that Nigerians in Nigeria are naturally smarter than us because their education system's better. Like their learning system's better.
It's like the book smarts and kind of world smarts is what people trade on. So it's like, okay, so you may be book smarter, but I was brought up in the West. It is definitely, it's definitely a trading block, but it was just the fact that he could really get into, like, you're illiterate. It was just too funny. And Paul didn't say nothing back. I was like, no, you can't tell me I don't know how to do comprehension. I would have gone to war with him on that one.
No, you can see he was trying not to laugh. Do you know what I mean?
Because the guy
but Paul did say, do you know what I mean? Like, men need to do better, and he can't tolerate like a man that drags his wife. Like, do you know what I mean? And I was just like, yeah, no, for real. This is great. It was crazy. He did try to say that Nigerian girls are superficial. I didn't like that, Paul. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what I mean? You can't just blanket everybody in one thing. Maybe the girls that you're picking are. Do you know what I mean? It's not me. And that was facey. That was actually rude. That was probably rude. And but it was like when the wife was just like, oh, I think we need to pray. Shall we pray? And the husband was just like, no, it's not just about prayer.
He wanted to send her out of the room. He was so annoyed with her each time she spoke.
He was so annoyed.
He's got a cozy up. I know that car journey home, he lectured her the whole way.
Yeah.
Like, you need to.
When men are talking, learn how to be quiet. Learn how to know when to take my lead. Know when to. You see how the prophet pastors, the prophet pastors, she knows when to. She doesn't correct him. She doesn't really interrupt him. She'll look to him for approval before she starts talking. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, even if she says something and he repeats exactly what she says, her face doesn't even flinch.
No, she just
echoes him. Yes, she will echoing what she just said. What the hell? Me, I don't have that in my DNA. There's no way my face will show you that. I just said that shit. Why are you repeating? Seriously. Crazy.
I'll read Dabby J's. Dabby J says, Solomon wants to control the narrative. If you remember the tweet and the aftermath, Solomon's wife was slightly opposed to his view. Now Solomon is controlling, and this is her emotional abuse. And this is how emotional abuse starts. Most definitely.
Yeah.
We spoke about that on Friday, innit? Just, he has lots of different cult leader traits about him. Like, creating a harem. Like, I just don't believe it's just her. I think he probably has other girls, but how he, even that closeness that he had with her, and then it is like, well, 1 minute, babe, 1 minute, like all of that stopping her from talking. Yeah, definitely. He's different.
Yeah. It was. They weren't in sync. That's the thing. Like the prophet pastors, they're in sync.
Yeah, they can go on stage and rock a crowd. Most definitely. Like, I literally was. I could see how your church service would be a bit of a vibe. Like, you basically got hype men.
Basically.
Proper rapping. God. I was like, yeah, no, they are. I mean, I wouldn't. None of them are giving particularly sound advice either way. But if I was gonna listen to anybody, it would probably be the rapping pastors.
No way. No, absolutely not, Nana. What are you talking about?
If you had to pick one to be like, they're the most sane, who would you pick?
The most sane? Shaq and Tanya. Shaq and Tanya are the most sane.
Tanya was
they
wild.
are the most sane. The rapping pastors, they said...
What, the prosperity pastors?
They said, if you're poor, it's a choice. The pastor also said, women, you must give your men sex whenever they want it. This is not people you should be listening to on a serious level. No. That's what he said. Also, he pursued his wife when she was engaged, then came out on social media the other day and said that he didn't say that. You freaking did. You said it. No.
He definitely did say they were working together while she was engaged. He definitely did say that.
Yeah.
I can't listen to
and he said he prayed. He said he prayed, on it.
Yeah, and God said,
he was still engaged. She wasn't not engaged. Then she's coming out saying, no, I never said that. I never said it. You said it.
It's true. I haven't got that origin story. No, he most definitely did say, I am, God told him, and then he had to wait, and then God told her as well. That's her man. And so, for real. God was up in there, innit? Oh my God, I actually have my eyelashes coming off. Dabby J says, I'm going with the rapping pastor advice with a pinch of salt.
Dabby.
I can't take Shaq and Tanya.
No, I think they're normal couple, man. They're just normal. They give me normal vibes. They're young, chilled, doing what they want to do. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's got respect for her. That's the one I'm going with. Seriously.
What did you think of what Tanya was saying about sampling the goods before you would pick the dude that you're going to be with? So I know she went back on it, but she did say, basically what she was saying was, if I wanted to sleep with Marin, I would have been within my rights to sleep with Marin in Casa Amor. That is what
in theory, what she's saying. What she's saying is, I'm gonna say it can come across as problematic, but in theory, she is within her right. I can't deny it. She's within her right.
That strategy is not gonna work.
It might not work. It might not work. But she's doing what she wants to do. It might not work. And she didn't do that though, either.
No. I mean,
she didn't actually do that.
If a girl wants to in 2020, they can. And it's like, of course they can. They could have done it in 1980.
Yeah.
Is it going to lead to you having your man though? I don't.
But it depends. This is the thing. It depends, because it's like, does everybody know? Do you know what I mean? Like in the Love Island scenario, everybody knows. But in the 1980s or 90s, before social media, no one's gonna know that shit. No one's gonna know. So, you know.
Yeah, I can't listen to those two. I'm not taking their advice. I think maybe there's a couple actually, but they're boring to me.
No, they don't. He doesn't want to wear shoes.
I forget he doesn't want to wear shoes.
They eat roots and berries, and doesn't want to wear shoes. Nah, I'm good. They drink H3. What is it? H3O?
Yes. Yeah. I still don't know what that is.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I was like, is this a play on words?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what they were after.
Yeah,
no, man. Wrapping up. Yeah, Dammy J, I'm following you. Wrapping pasta with a pinch of salt. At least I could sit down and chat with those two, and I'd get bare joke. The others I find really irritating. So
no, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Shaq and Tanya, I think, are the best couple there, mate. Like, there's the best couple there. The rest of them are like, okay, the yoga couple, they're not bad. They're just very boring to me. That's what I'll say. They're just very boring. But like the rest of them, absolutely not. I do like Manka and Manny. I like them, but I think their relationship is like, no, like, do not do this. That's what I just want to say to girls. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Like, this is
actually a bad example. Like, their whole situation is like super toxic. But as people, I am like, I'm enamored by them. I like them. I do like them. Yeah, they're cute. They're cute.
But definitely don't be, being a male, what do you call it? When he came out the first time, letting him live in your house, just waiting for him, living in his mum's house, paying for shit. Nah.
I need to hear what her mum's saying. I'm intrigued as to her whole family setup, how that worked. What was the conversations? I'm really interested in that. WJ says the yoga couple is giving scheming vibes, always promoting that small book. I know what you're saying.
What's in the book? What's
their recipe for a good relationship?
Oh.
And it's very small.
It's very small. I was thinking that. Why are they so slim and small? Maybe because everything in life is actually simple. Maybe that's why.
I don't think.
It's good. You don't think it's got good advice? To be fair, I think like what advice are they actually giving? Sorry, what are they? They haven't really said anything.
That's why the book is very small. It's tiny. It's in our little book. Yeah, no, not listening to them. Shall we do maths quickly? I mean, we're coming to the end of maths.
Okay, cool. So, Married at First Sight, we're on the final dates for this episode. Very long episode, in my opinion. Could have been cut down much shorter.
No reason as well. I was like, we're not actually even getting anything. So,
no.
I feel like they're stretching it out now. Like, we kind of know.
I'm ready for the end. Yeah. Like, I'm ready for the end.
The closing ceremony, like when it's just done and dusted.
Yeah, like we could have done that already now, I feel like.
Monday.
Yeah, exactly. Paul and Tasha looked fire, in my opinion. I love that. What would you call that? Catsuit? Yeah,
I'm surprised. Beautiful. I don't know. I feel like her style has got better. It's like every week I've seen like a really stylish side to her, which at the beginning I don't think we were seeing. She felt a bit more plain Janey. I don't know. I'm liking her emergence and her confidence in her body. I like this on her. Just need her to not be so wily.
Yeah, she needs to calm down a little bit, maybe therapy or something. So their final date, all of these dates were shit, by the way. I'll just say that from the beginning. Didn't like them, didn't like any of them. I thought this was budget, couldn't believe it.
Like that was okay, we've got access to this cinema room. Bush.
Bam. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And it didn't even look like the video was superimposed on that, like on the screen. It didn't look like that. I don't know, I might be wrong, but it was just like this is looking off to me. I don't know, something looks off here.
I'm used to Love Island production.
Yes right.
This was terrible.
It was so bad, and this is my first season of watching.
Same.
You know what I mean? So I'm just
maybe what they always do, but I was like, this is the final date. Cinema.
Shit.
Okay,
don't like it.
Yeah, going for dinner. It wasn't great.
No, it really wasn't. So in the cinema, she shared this spoken love letter and a montage of their wedding, and basically.
Huh? Spoken word. That was a poem.
Fucking hate it. I was cringing anyway. I was just like, this is cringy. Do you know what I mean?
As soon as she started, I was blatantly like, I know Sade's gonna hate this.
It's horrible. And then, I mean, like, it's nice for him because he was just like, it shows me that she loves me as much as I love her and stuff. And I thought that was cute. But she still can't say things to his face. I don't know the longevity of that. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a difficult one. Like, because also as well, and maybe we haven't seen this, but like if affirmation is not your love language, or words of endearment or something, I don't know. But if that is not your love language, then what is? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what is it? How are you showing that you love this guy? That was my only thing, because it seems like he needs this and he wants this. So like, if this is not natural for you, and I get her journey, but I was just like, ooh, this is it's still now
another way. Yeah, definitely. Because then he's gonna need something else, isn't he? And she was also holding back before on even touch.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're not good with words of affirmation and you're not great with touch, and they may be his top two, what are you what are you good at? Like, what is it? Where's the payoff here?
This is what I'm saying. But I was thinking, oh, maybe because she's buff, that's why he's just like, yeah, that's my girl.
Yeah. He definitely is super attracted to her.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things and longevity, that will go after a while, you know.
So how?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like they've got it though. I hope
so. I do hope so.
KW, who wants to go to a fun fair where you're the only people there? The fair was basically closed.
Honestly, so Erica and Jordan, yeah, that's who KW is talking about. They went to this fairground. It was the driest thing ever. Like they done like the hook a duck thing and hook the ducks, and there was messages underneath. At one point, Jordan was just lifting them up and just reading them. It wasn't even a game anymore. And then they done
like, this is stupid. Why are we here?
And they done that classic thing. I think Channel 4 are behind ITV, you know, because his main thing was just like, oh, I love your blue eyes. Like, we're back there again. We're back fucking there. We've moved on.
They're all at it.
Seriously.
Everybody has to be on code. All of them.
Fucking ridiculous. Then, to add insult to injury, they had a picnic on a bench with the food on the floor. And they had a blanket because it was cold. What the fuck was going on?
The floor was wet. That's why they weren't sitting on. I was like, this is the most budget. It's the most budget thing I think I've ever seen on TV.
Ever seen. Ever. It's worse than the tandem bikes. It was worse than the what do you call it? The roller skating. Like, it's bad. This is bad. This is bad.
I thought have a picnic on a bench with the food on the floor. Looking cold.
Looking cold.
What is in a restaurant?
Apart, yeah. It was just really weird. And then Jordan was just like, yeah, they were kind of getting on, but Jordan was just like, oh, by the way, I don't think long distance relationships work. What the fuck?
You know what? Everyone's been a waste of time this season. That's other than Paul and Tasha. I think that's why now this week I have totally checked out of MAFS. I'm like, you've just messed about with us.
Yeah.
Dawson and his Dawson's Creek hair. He does. Oh my god, he does look like that dude.
He does. But like, even Dawson had freaking, his hair was straight. Yeah, his hair was straight there. That little wave that's going on, I don't know. Like, if you can't, but you can't, because he's straightening his hair, but you're not straightening it from the roots. That's why you're getting that wave. No,
that like 12 thing.
It was just cut it off. Cut it all off. Get rid of it. But yeah, no, not for him either. George's and Peggy. Oh God. Well, they tried with these two. He left her a surprise to kind of recreate their wedding day. So she put on her wedding dress. He had his outfit on as well. They kind of even tried to play Kissing You. I hated that they even tried to use this for them. Done horse and carriage. What was funny about the horse and carriage, was that they've obviously done it in an area. I think they're in South London, personally, by the way, because At one point, there's just a guy in a hoodie just walking down the road.
Maybe.
I thought it was freaking hilarious. Then they went into this old church with some like candles. It looked like a fairy tale. Peggy said this is her, her dream fairy tale. And George's is like, oh, it doesn't have to end. But Peggy, she was just like, yeah, but by the way, my family still doesn't approve, and I'm still torn. So thank you. But I'm still torn.
Thank you for all of this. This is nice, but
yeah,
it's going to be the last time you see me.
Yeah, basically, my family don't approve. You need to do the work to get them to approve. And George is, I don't know whether he was having a self-reflective moment, but he was just like, I lack emotional intelligence. I was just like, look at this. Self-awareness. Yeah, you fucking do.
One of the therapists had a chat with what had taken place with him. KW said Peggy creeps me out. She's like a child in a blow-up doll's body. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it. Yeah, 100%.
Seriously. For real.
Is it East London? Okay.
The accommodation, they stay in East London. Oh, okay.
I'd seen something similar in South, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. It felt quite nondescript for a reason, so I just thought it was on the outskirts of a city somewhere. But yeah, that would be East.
Definitely. So yeah, I don't know if these guys are going to make it. I think Peggy should say no. I don't think she should stay there. I think Georges will do anything that Peggy wants him to do to kind of get this win. But then when he was talking about I've never liked anyone before and you're my first love, I was just like, no.
No, that was scary to me because I was like, Georges, nothing about Peggy has been quite forthcoming towards you. For you to be declaring this much, like, no, we are super compatible. I was literally like, this is weird, and it does feel like he just wants to get a win. Yeah. And then it would be a few months later, and then he could dump her. Once he had really filled her in, then he could be like, actually, no, it's not working. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't trust him. I'm only thinking Paul and Tasha. Laura and what's his name?
Arthur. Shit date. Pottery. Shit. And the thing is, they didn't even do Ghost. They didn't even he didn't even sit behind her and do it. That's shit. It's just shit.
And I don't see it. I think that's not going to happen.
Nah.
Oh my God. Ella
and JJ. That was on a yacht. A docked yacht in Canary Wharf. That's where they went. Again, Ella's cold. Did you see her with the blanket around her?
Visibly looking like we need to wrap this up very quickly. Give me the alcohol.
It's freezing.
About Prosecco or no Secco. I was blatantly like, just give the girl the drink, man.
She needs a drink. She gave him a present. She gave him a ring, which was random. And too much, too loaded, way too loaded. And you need to understand, JJ looks like he's in pain. He talks like a 5-year-old. He looks like he's in pain. He's just like, Ella's just like, I know you don't want to talk about the future. No, he doesn't want to talk about the future because it's not with you. Like, seriously. Also, you don't watch Selling Sunset. But Ella reminds me of Mary in Selling Sunset, like a lot.
I totally remember who Mary is. I don't know.
They look very similar, in my opinion. Yeah. Even the mouth open. Oh my God. Sorry. KW says, I'm sure Ella's lips were leaking and I hope JJ is okay because he looks ill.
He does look ill. We spoke about this yesterday. He does look ill.
He does.
I don't know what's going on with him, but he doesn't look well. And her lips, it looked like they had just done too much. Like she just had too much in.
She's literally.
It looked crazy.
That's her look all the time. Like her mouth is just open, and obviously. I'm a big lip lady, yeah. Do you know what I mean? I tried not to leave my mouth open like that because you look like a big fish.
Oh my god!
Do you know what I mean?
Who would have known? Yeah, no.
And then she does this looking around thing all the time with her mouth open.
Yeah, like I'm full on duck. Dammy J said yes. Ella and Mary look similar.
I think so. Honestly.
Mate. Yeah. On the subject of lips, I was watching a mini documentary from a lip injector person who was saying it's not everybody you're supposed to put like 1 mil in each time they come to you, but that's how people get charged. So they're just over injecting people's lips and then it starts migrating towards their noses. And he's had bare people come in. Sometimes it slips more down to their chin, going up to their noses where the filler is just around because there's too much filler and the lips are like, no. And then they start pushing it out. It's a mess. And Ella to me looks like a contender for she needs all of the filler out. Like her lips now look painful.
Yeah, they do.
Really, that's why I ain't been in. Like, how are you kissing?
I want to know what I want to know what it feels like though, because like
I don't think it's soft.
Is it not soft? I thought it would be.
It doesn't look soft to me, but I don't have. I've never actually asked anybody with it. I'm gonna ask. I know a couple of people because it don't look soft to me. I thought it would be rubbery.
Yeah, it might be. Might be.
You know,
I thought it might be so. I don't know.
You'd be able to feel like, oh, that's
where it is. Would you feel where it actually is? Like,
that's what I thought.
That'd be mad. That would be mad.
Anyone in the chat know?
I'm curious. I don't know. I'm curious because, like, even like I know it's slightly off topic, but even that picture that you put in the group, that I can't remember who put in the group actually, but like about that girl that got that rapper that got her lips done, and I swear her lips look exactly like mine. They look exactly same shape, size, everything. So I'm just like, well, I can't be mad at this. Looks great. Well done.
She was in the comments cutting people off.
I know.
I was like, she's a rapper, isn't it?
She went for older people as well. She was just like these people need to put down their knitting.
Her bars were good, and I did screenshot a couple.
Oh, did you?
I need a few in the tuck.
Okay.
When people are rude, you can just reply quickly. Clistrian says these full lips are called Russian lips, apparently. This is what the description my friend saw in her local beauty salon. Russian lips, you know. Yes, KW says my next door neighbor gets her lips done, and some of my other neighbors call her duck lips. I just keep myself to myself.
But this is what I'm saying. It's so funny, yeah. I just find it so funny because, like, obviously, like back in the day, this was not a thing, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It was not a thing, and people used to try to call me all sorts of names and everything. And it's just like, bro, like I look like my daddy. So there's nothing you can say to me that's gonna knock my confidence in that kind of way. But like now, it's just like, wow, like you guys really are trying to go for this aesthetic. Like, do you know what I mean? That we literally have naturally. It's crazy.
It's full on. I don't know if it's a moody picture though, but Steph London as well.
Oh, really?
Lips. Yeah, it's standardly like most. Yeah.
But this rapper in particular, she went super big because most girls don't go that big, right? That's for sure. They don't. But she went super big, and I was just like, oh, okay. And I think it suits her. I'm not gonna lie, because her mouth is small for the area. Like
it does suit her. I actually was like, no, it actually really does. If she wasn't in effect like shown the before and after picture,
wouldn't know.
Just be like, yeah, she looks fine.
Yeah. Exactly.
It wasn't giving duck yet, though, because that's when they keep on getting it and then it puckers out more and more. Why?
Interesting. Interesting. Is that everybody? I think so. Oh, Adrian and Matt, which I can't stand.
They're not going to be together. It's okay.
No. We already know, isn't it? We already know. That's why I'm not invested.
No.
Like we already know.
Yeah. I am over MAFS now. I am like, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for it all. And that can end. And we can carry on. Oh, KW says your lips are beautiful, Sade. These white girls don't have the natural shaped face for them lips. It's like the fake boobs on a skinny body. Looks like they're about to topple over. Exactly.
It's so true.
That, in a nutshell, is it. It's exactly that. If it doesn't fit in with your face shape, your body proportion, a bit like Megan's bum as well, like it just looks weird. It looks like you just got bits plonked on. That's not curves. It's not your lips. If your face is all small and then your lips are taken over
it doesn't work, does it?
Okay, exactly.
Doesn't work, mate.
This is hilarious. I really have had to giggle for ages.
Oh God. But guys, thank you so much. We are back again tomorrow talking all the things. Make sure you like this video, like it now please, and subscribe to all 3 channels. Your Aunties Can Never, Nana Evans Com, and Hey It's Sade Salami. And comment if you're watching this later as well. We always respond to your comments, and share with as many people as you possibly can. We are always, as you know, trying to grow our family as much as possible, you know?
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for joining us. KW, Kevin, Sistrin, Dammy, was it 13 earlier as well?
Yes.
Kim as well joined later as well. Thank you so much, and we will see you again tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 12ish.
At 12ish.
Bye, guys.
Bye.